Hello students, welcome back again to the video solution of Jugal's tutorial. So today we are going to do linear equations word problems, and the first question that we are facing today is from the railway station I took a rickshaw to go home. It is decided that I have to pay X rupees for the first kilometer and for each kilometer Y rupees for the next. For the 10 kilometers the fare is 40 rupees. And for 16 kilometers the fare is 58. Find the fare of the first kilometer. So let us consider this equation which will make your work very easy. For the first kilometer plus the rest kilometer is equals to the total fare. So the first kilometer it is X rupees. So it's like 1 into X rupees, and for the rest of the kilometer it's Y rupees. So there is total of 10 kilometers. So if 1 kilometer is removed from the 10 kilometers, the remaining kilometer will be 9, and the fare of those 9 kilometers will be 9 into Y, and the total fare is 40. The sum of these 2 kilometers is 40. So here we come, the first condition of our linear equation is x plus 9y is equals to 40. This is our first condition. In similar way, we can make the second condition. So the first kilometer is again 1 into x, and there is 16 kilometers. From this 16 kilometers, 1 kilometer we have to remove it, and the remaining, that is 15 kilometers. And that is the fare of the 15 kilometers is going to be y, and it is the total cost of the fare is going to be 58 according to the given condition. So now the second condition is also ready. Now we have to solve this equation simultaneously. Let's do it. To solve this equation we have to see the variables first. Now the thing is that we have to cut one of the variables given here. There is x and there is y. So the simplest way to cut one of the variable is x, because it has the same coefficient. So now the thing is that here there is plus and here there is plus. We have to take the opposite sign. So for that we'll subtract it. So this is equation 1, this is equation 2. So we'll do that. Subtract equation 1 and equation 2. So how it's gonna be? We have to write this equation as it is. Now for here the same equation as it is. Now we have to subtract it. Now minus plus will be negative. Minus plus will be again negative. Minus plus will be negative. I hope you understood why this negative sign came here. Ahead. Now the plus minus, first for an example, plus 1 minus 1 will cut each other and the answer will be 0. Similarly, this variable is plus x and minus x. The both will be cut down. So we'll cut this equation. Now we have to solve this equation. How to solve this equation is very simple. Just you should know the basic maths. It's just nothing but plus 9. There is a new sign here. There is a negative. Minus 15y. It is the simplest way to solve this. Plus minus is minus. Minus, so we have to subtract this. 9 minus 15 is going to be 6y. I hope you understood. But there is a case here. The greater number has a negative sign. So there will be a negative sign here. Similarly, the same situation goes to this. 40 minus 58. There will be a positive sign ahead of 40. Plus minus is minus. 40 minus 58 is 18. But greater number has a negative sign. So there will be a negative sign. I hope you understood this. So this both the negative will be cancelled. Now 6y is equals to 18. Therefore, y, this 6 is multiplied here with y. So, once that 6 cross is equal to sign, it will be divided. Then y is going to be 6 ones are 6 threes are. That's 3. We got the fare of 3. But we have to find x, not y. So, we have to put this y in any of the equations. Y is equals to 3 in equation 1. So, how are you going to solve this? Just we have to put this y in equation 1. So, therefore, it's going to be x plus 9. Then y is 3. Then it's going to be 3 is equals to 40. Now, x is going to be here as it is. 9 3s are it is 27 and 40 here. X is equals to 40 minus 27. I hope you understood this time. Therefore, x is going to be 13. Yeah. The question was, find the fare of the first kilometer. The first kilometer is x and we found the value of x. Let's deal with one more question of linear equation, that is speed and time. The train covered a certain distance at a uniform speed. If a train was 6 km per hour faster, it would have taken 6 hours less than the scheduled time. Okay? And if the train was 6 km per hour slower, it would have taken 6 hours more than the scheduled time. Find the length of the journey. Many of my students get panic reading to these sums. I hope you also must be facing such problems. But you don't have to worry. It's very simple. We have to just know a simple formula of speed. You guys must be knowing speed is equals to distance upon time. I hope you must be knowing about this formula. We have to just modify this formula by writing speed into time is equals to distance. We have to know this formula, and this sum is going to be very simple for you guys. Okay, so I write this thing in a vertically way, that is speed into time is equals to distance. Okay, now let's do this. A train covered a certain distance at a uniform speed. We don't know the speed, we don't know the time, we don't know the distance. Let us consider it speed as x and time as y. What will be the distance? X into y. I hope you understood this. Now we'll go forward. If a train was 6 km per hour faster, that is speed would be x plus 6. It would have taken 6 hours less than the scheduled time. The scheduled time is y. It would have taken 4 hours less. That means y minus 4. But the distance will be the same, right? The distance will be x into y itself. Let's go ahead. And if the train was 6 km per hour slower, that means x minus 6. It would have taken 6 hours more. That means time will be y. It would have taken more. That means plus. And distance will be the same. I hope you understood this. Let's make a condition by this. So you have to just write this thing in this format. What is the speed? That is x plus 6 into what is the time? Y minus 4. And what is the distance? This x into y. Let's make the first condition. Now, how to solve this thing? It's very simple. X into this bracket plus 6 into this bracket is equals to the thing. Now, x into y is xy minus 4x plus 6y plus minus 24 is equals to xy. Now this xy will come here and become negative because there is a plus sign here. This plus and this negative will get cancelled. Now this condition will look like this: minus 4x plus 6y minus 24 is equals to 0. This minus 24 will go there and become positive. Minus 4x plus 6y is equals to 24. This is our first condition. Similarly, I have simplified both the conditions and now we have to just solve these conditions in a simultaneously way. So here you can see there are two variables x and y. Y variable have a same coefficient and a different sign, that is a plus sign and a negative sign. So when there is the same coefficient and a different sign, we have to only do one thing, that is to add both the conditions. Adding equations 1 and 2. So now how you are going to do this? This minus 4x plus 6y is equals to 24. 6x minus 6y is equals to 36. When you add, the signs is not going to change. The signs will remain the same. Now this plus minus will get cancelled as I taught you in the previous sum. Now in this two sum, minus 4x plus 6x plus minus will be minus, that is 2x. But sign of a greater number is positive, that means here there will be plus. You will add these two things, that is 36 plus 24 is going to be 60. Now x is equals to 60 divided by 2. Therefore x is going to be 30. You got x. But what do we have to find is find the length of the journey. The length of the journey was distance, right? And what was the distance? The distance was x into y. So we got the value of x. Now we have to find the value of y. Put x is equals to 30 in equation. You can put in any equation. Let's put in this. So therefore the condition will be minus 4 into 30 plus 6y is equals to 24. Now it's going to be 4 30s is minus 120 plus 6y is equals to 24. Now 6y is equals to 24 plus 120 because this negative sign goes there and plus. Now y is gonna be, this is going to be 144. This 6 is multiplied and divide y. Now we have to cancellation. We have to do your cancellation. And through 2 3s are 2 7s are 2 2s are 3 1s are 3 2s are, and then 1 go ahead and it's going to be 24. Here you got the value of y. What we had to find? We had to find the length of the journey. That's going to be the distance. That's going to be the distance. And what was the distance? X into y. So now we have the value of x, that's 30, and we have the value of y, that is 24. 30 into 24. That's going to be 720 kilometer. As the speed is in kilometer per hour, the distance will be in kilometer. I hope you understood today's two solution. The problem solutions of linear equation. If you guys have any mathematical problems of 10th standard or of any other standard, please comment down. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Till then, study. Thank you.